Hello and welcome back to the Colorado Rockies franchise. You can see we're taking a look at Ronaldo Lopez, and one thing I've been thinking about doing with him is either moving him to the bullpen or optioning him down to the minor leagues. With an ERA on his career at just under 5 and this season at a 6.6, just really hasn't worked out. I think the bullpen might be a better option, but we're going to give him one more start before we decide anything. The guy we'd call up in his place is Derek Rodriguez. He would be the guy we put in the rotation. He's been shoving down there. Taking on the Reds, though, here. In a 4-game series, we're going to lose the first 2 and take Game 3, so we still got a chance to split the series. But we lost 3 games in a row there. Not a good start to May, really. This one we're losing 5-2. A bunch of guys with 1 hit, 2 runs. Really not enough. 4 earned and 4 2/3 for Marquez. Did not have his best stuff. This one we'd lose in extras, 2-1. Gurriel was the only hitter who decided to show up, going 4 for 4 on the day. Lopez would pitch okay, but again, the walks. 4 walks. I still think I am going to move him to the bullpen. We're going to finish out this series first before we make any changes on the roster. We're also probably going to be making a call up in the position player department. So we'll have to option somebody else down there. We'll talk about that, though, after this Reds game. Hopefully we can get the split where Deivi Garcia is taking the hill. This is Mother's Day, taking on the Reds here at Great American Ballpark. See Charlie Blackmon hitting leadoff with that pink bat. He's going to send this into left field, beating the shift. This one going to roll all the way to the wall. So it's a surefire leadoff double for Blackmon. Bringing up Tapia. Been the best hitter on the team this year. This time he's popping it up in foul territory for out number 1. But let's take a look at the Rockies lineup. See, Tapia is hitting .336. After that, Correa in a slump, .232. Gurriel, .277. Ramos at .286 in the 7th spot. And you had Rogers, who's fallen off a little bit after a good start. Correa's going to swing and miss at a slider, striking out. So now we got 2 outs, but we still got a runner in scoring position for Gurriel. He's popping it up on the infield, so we waste a leadoff double here. Not what you want to be doing when you're trying to earn a split. Deivi Garcia, starter today, making his 6th start on the year. ERA and whip, nothing really that good. Hopefully he can start to turn things around here. First batter he faces, though, he's going to hit him with the pitch. Check swing ruled a non-swing, because if that had been ruled a swing, it would have been a strike. But they ruled it a non-swing, so it's a hit by a pitch. So they got a leadoff base runner. They got Joey Votto up. And he's got a 1-1 count. The veteran first baseman's going to send this one in the left center gap, and that's going to get down. Runner from first, India, going to come racing all the way around. They're going to wave him home. Rogers, a relay, plate at the plate, is late. He is safe. Reds take a 1-0 lead on the RBI double from Joey Votto. Close play, but still a run for the Reds. Now they got Jesse Winker up, and he's going to walk. So nobody out still in the first inning. Garcia in some trouble, and he's got a full count to Eugenio Suarez. He's popping up in foul territory, where we got Ramos making the play. So at least we got 1 out. Now they got Nick Castellanos up, former Tiger and Cub. He's grounded to short. The throw to second and relay back to first. It's a double play. Garcia gets out of that inning, only allowing the 1 run. Now we're in the bottom of the second where Moustakas checks his swing, and it's ruled a non-swing again by that third base, or by the base umps there. So they got a leadoff walk. And they got Mancini up, who they acquired from the Orioles last season, right near the trade deadline, but he's flying out to center field. It's DHing for him here. Or is he playing center? I think he's actually playing center field. Delmonico's their DH, I believe. He is watching strike 3 on the changeup for out number 2. That brings up Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, and he's going to hammer this one to the left, and that's going to get out of here in a hurry. That's a 2-run homer for him, just his 2nd on the year. Reds are up 3-0, though. Garcia in some trouble. Just 6 ERA, has not really been pitching well this year. Might be best to also option him down to the minor leagues and let him work down there. But we're going to move ahead to the top of the 3rd after that strikeout, where Rogers is getting a leadoff double here as he sends us into the right field corner. So we got a leadoff base runner here. Rogers hoping to come out of that slump he's fallen into a little bit. With 2 away, we got Tapia up, and he's going to ground this through the right side of the infield. Castellanos coming up firing. Play at the plate. Rogers is just in there in time. He's safe. That's an RBI single from Tapia. Let's get a replay of that tag. Oh, he just slides in ahead of it. Oh, 3-1 now. Correa up, and he's going to watch a ball inside, and on the pitch, Tapia is going to steal. So now we got another runner in scoring position. But Correa going to hit this one to right field. It's going to hang up for Castellanos over there. At least we chipped into the lead a little. Let's move to the bottom of the third where Votto's up, and he watches strike three. A changeup at the knees. Now I got Jesse Winker up in a 2-2 count. He swings, misses at the fastball. So 3 straight strikeouts for Garcia. Now he's got Suarez up. Suarez is going to hammer this to the left center gap. Cut off by Brinson, who's getting the start today. He gets it in pretty quickly, but the throw is offline. It's a double for Suarez. So now a full count to Castellanos with that runner at second. And he swings and misses. So striking out there. That is 4 straight outs via the strikeout from Garcia. Through to the top of the fourth where Gurriel's going to lace this one into the right center gap. And it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Gurriel heading for second. And he's going to hold up there with a leadoff double. Now Larnach up at the plate in a full count. He's going to line us to the left center gap. And this one's going to get down. Looks like it's going to be an RBI double for him. Is he going to hold up at second? He will. Takes a big turn, but stops there. Cut the lead down to just 1 run. Nice job there. Now we got Wilson Ramos up in a 2-2 count. He's going to get a hold of this and send it to left field. Carrying back at the wall. Winker turns and makes a play. So it was a loud out there for Ramos. Now with 2 away, we got Brendan Rodgers up. And he's going to ground this past the third baseman Moustakas there. And it's going to get all the way to the wall. And it's going to be an RBI double from Rodgers. We are tied back up at 3. His second double of the game. Let's move to the bottom of the fourth, where it's still tied. Moustakas is going to strike out. So that is, 5 straight strikeouts for Garcia. His pitch count is getting up there, but at least he's getting outs. Make that 6 straight strikeouts for Garcia. And now he's facing Delmonico, and he checks swing. They say he swung. 7 straight strikeouts for him. Garcia absolutely put on a show there at the end of his outing, but I think that is going to be all. Correa sends this one to right center field. No doubter with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, giving the Rockies the 4-3 lead. You can see Bard would come to the game. That pitch count just got too much for Garcia. See, Bard is letting a line drive to the center field. Brinson racing back, but that one's going to leave. We're tied back up at 4. As Bard gives up the solo home run. Castellanos now in the bottom of the 6th. Bard is still in here, and he's lacing it to center field. So it's a leadoff single for Castellanos. They're going to yank Bard for Jeffrey Springs, as a couple of lefties are coming up. See, 20 strikeouts for Springs in 12 innings. Definitely better in that department this year than last year, but this one's lined to right field. Back, and that one's out of here. Tapia watches that leave. 6-4, Reds take the lead. On the top of the 7th, Blackman, he's going to hammer this to right field. Castellanos, all he can do is watch this one go. Now a 5-6 game. Rockies down a run. See if they can make the comeback. You see Gurriel, 2 for 3 on the day with a double and single. Got that OPS back over 800. And he's going to line this one to left field. Now it's going to get down into the left field corner. Winker going to play it off the wall. But it's going to be a leadoff double there for Gurriel. And we got Larnach up, who drove in Gurriel earlier on the double. This time, though, he's just going to ground to first base. But on the play, Gurriel moves to third base. Now in Duhar, he's going to fly to left field. Should be deep enough to score the run from third. Yep, Winker not really going to have a play. So we are tied back up at 6 on the sac fly from Andujar. Let's move to the bottom of the 8th. See Sheffield in the game. Nice play here by Rodgers. Sliding stop in the shift. He's been playing some Gold Glove caliber defense out there in the middle infield. When he's asked to play short, he's good there. At second base, he's been phenomenal. Pop up just beyond the infield. So Sheffield has been absolutely dicing up this Reds lineup since he came into the game. And he strikes out Moustakas here. Sean Doodle enter in the game. So he's got a high ERA. We're actually in extra innings. We're going to move straight to that, as nothing in the 9th of note really happened. Tapia got a single to right field. So now we got runners at the corners with nobody out. And Carlos Correa up at the plate. 1-1 count. He's going to ground the short. Infield playing in, but they're going to turn a double play. The one thing you can't do. Correa hits it right at an infielder. And Gurriel is going to ground to third. So we score nothing here in the top of the 10th. Reds got a chance to walk it off. Rockies are going to go to Jake Diekman out of the bullpen. He's been phenomenal. And he's facing Votto here and a couple lefties in the lineup. He throws a high slider and gets away with it there to Votto. Now Jesse Winker up. He swings and misses at a fastball. So back-to-back punch-outs. Now it's Suarez, a righty. Doesn't matter. He strikes him out too. So 3 straight strikeouts, and we're heading to the 11th. Got Larnach up at the plate, and he's got to pop it up and throw the bat down in frustration. So it's a 1 out here in the top of the 11th with Andujar up. And it's a 2-2 count to him. And he's going to swing and miss at a fastball at 90 miles an hour right down the middle. So 2 outs, and it's up to Ramos. He's going to ground this down the third baseline. They're going to wave the runner from second home. He's going to come around and score. We're up 7-6. Ramos hustling, slides into second base safely. We have taken the lead. Rogers trying to add on here in a full count. He's going to chop it back to Doolittle. So we only get the 1 run. Will that be enough to hold up here in the bottom of the 11th? Scott Oberg coming in to try to shut them down and get the save. Looking to be 9 for 9 on the year. He's got to face Castellanos, who's sending it to first base. He's going to move the runner to third. So now they just need a sac fly. So infield playing in here with Moustakas up at the plate. 2-2 count, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. Striking out for out number 2. Now up to Trey Mancini. Mancini swings at a slider in the dirt. Rockies are going to win this one in extras, 7-6. See a couple of runs there early for us. Helped us hold on, but almost blew the game. We'll take it, though. 3 hits for Gurriel, 2 hits for Rogers, 2 for Tapia, 2 for Blackman. Garcia, 8 strikeouts, 7 of them coming in a row. Absolutely dominated the second half of his outing. Unfortunately, just could not keep pitching. We're going to be taking on the Cardinals, but before that, we are going to make some moves. You can see Rodriguez. He's going to be called up. It's been really good down at AAA, and we're going to give a shot at the majors. We're actually going to be optioning Heath Holder down. He hasn't been the greatest. I know he didn't really get a chance to turn it around, but he's going to be back at some point at the major league level. And V-Mile Machine, he's actually going to go down to AAA. Unfortunately, I really like having him on the team, that versatility, but just 160 is not good enough. We're going to be calling up Colton Welker, who's been fantastic in 20-something games there, 928 OPS, and he's got a bunch of triples and doubles, hits for extra bases, hits for some power there. Give him a shot at the major league level again. He only got like 10 games last year. In this Cardinal series, we're going to start out dropping the first 2, losing at 7-8, absolutely melting down there in the 6th and 7th inning. 3 hits for Andujar. And yeah, Senzatella giving up a bunch of runs. Sammy G gave up 3. He pitched pretty poorly. And Bard, another bad outing from him. Don't know how much longer we can let his leash go. This one, we lose 7-1. Marquez got absolutely hammered. So back-to-back not good outings for him. We're going to be taking on the Cardinals here in game number 3. Hoping to just take at least 1 from them. We're 18-13 on the year, so we're starting to fall off a little bit. Hopefully we can stop that here. Derek Rodriguez has taken the hill, making his season debut for us. He pitched for us last year, and you could see the 6 games. He was okay. Facing Tommy Edman hitting leadoff here for the Cardinals. Chopping this to second. Rogers with a barehand play to start the game. Playing some more Gold Glove defense out there at second base. Carlson, he swings it at the 12-6 curve that just bottoms out. Striking out. And now it's Nolan Arenado. And he misses the fastball. So a 1-2-3 inning for Rodriguez. Victor Caratini, as we're in the top of the 3rd, he's drawing a leadoff walk, hoping to start something. And it brings up Colton Welker, hitting 167 in his couple games so far. That's going up, though, as he gets a base hit to left field. 2-1 and nobody out. It is Brendan Rodgers up. And he's going to pop this up. Left fielder O'Neill going to come racing in for out number 1. It's going to bring up Charlie Blackman, who's got a full count. He's going to ground this through the infield. Caratini going to be stopped and held at 3rd. So now it's bases loaded and 1 out for Raimel Tapia. He's got a hitter's count. He's going to fly to right field. Is that going to be deep enough? It's Victor Caratini coming home, not known for his speed. Throw is on the wrong side of the plate. Victor Caratini is safe. We take a 1-0 lead on the sac fly. Now we got Carlos Correa up in a full count. And he watches strike 3, goes down looking. So we can't get any more than that 1 run. So we can move to the bottom of the 5th, where Derek Rodriguez is still out here. He's getting a pop-up from Austin Romine. So remember, Yadier Molina not with the Cardinals anymore. He went ring chasing and hopped on the Padres roster, so I'm sure we'll see some more of him at some point. Base hit here to center field from Thomas, the 9-hitter. Tommy Edman up in a 1-1 count. It's going to be strike 2, but on the pitch, Thomas going to steal second, so the tying run in scoring position. And it's going to be chopped up the middle, play by Correa for out number 2, but now the runner's at third. Base hit's going to score him. Dylan Carlson going to flip this into left field, and that's going to do the job. We're going to be tied up at 1. Ken Rodriguez finished the 5th inning. Pitch 90 to Arenado, sent to right field, but it's going to hang up. So we're going to be tied at 1 as we head to the top of the 6th. Charlie Blackmon getting his 3rd plate appearance of the day, and he's going to hit this one to right center field. That's definitely getting down. How many bases is he going to get on this one? Is he chugging around second, heading for 3rd? This is going to be a leadoff triple for Blackmon. Now we got Tapia up, who we mentioned has been our best hitter this year, and he's grounding this through the infield. That's an RBI single. He's driven in both runs here today. So we take the lead right back. Correa watches strike 3 going down looking again. Just can't seem to get out of this slump he's been in. Gurriel in a full count. Hits the bag. That one shoots up in the air. It's a fair ball. Tapia got to go first to third. It's a single for Gurriel. Let's take a second look at that. Hits right out the bag. Goes about 40 feet in the air. What a wacky play. But now runners at the corners for Larnach. And he's going to chop this one back to the pitcher. He decides not to throw home. That's an RBI ground out. So now it's 3-1. And Duhar up. And he's going to swing and miss at a fastball. But we get a couple runs here. And that'd be all for Rodriguez. We're actually going to go to Lopez. So Rodriguez still has a chance at the win because he finished that 5th. If we can hold on to this lead, he will get the win. Lopez making his first appearance out of the pen, striking out Goldschmidt. Now facing Paul DeYoung in a 3-1 count, and he's going to walk him. So a runner on base. The tying run is now up at the plate, and it's Tyler O'Neill. Another 3-1 count. It's going to be hit hard to left, but it's going to hang up. There for Larnach out in the outfield. So we got 2 outs. And it's Brian Goodwin up. Goodwin, he's going to pop this up, and then Duhar going to track this one down. So not a bad inning from Lopez. He actually gave us a couple. But now we're going to Sheffield, who's been pretty good this year. Hoping to shut things down in the 8th inning. Carlson grounds this past Gurriel at first base. That's going to get into the corner. It's going to be a leadoff double. We see Welker out in the outfield today. Normally known for corner infield work, but giving up a shot in some corner outfield work. Ball 4 to Arenado. So now the winning run is up at the plate, and it's 2 on and nobody out for Paul Goldschmidt. Former Diamondback in a full count watches ball 4. Now the bases are loaded. Not what you want to be doing out of the bullpen. Giving up a leadoff double and a couple of walks. Paul DeYoung, he's popping it up in foul territory, so at least he gets an out. Caratini makes the routine play. They're going to go to Jake Diekman to try to bail out Sheffield here. Making his 15th appearance, he's facing Tyler O'Neill. And a 2-2 count. O'Neill's going to fly to left. Larnach takes a bad route to the ball. He's still going to make the play, but it's going to be a sac fly as the Cardinals cut the lead down to 1 run. Now it's Brian Goodwin up at the plate in a full count. Diekman is going to get a pop-up just out in shallow center, so he gets out of the inning, only allowing the 1 run there. Let's head to the top of the 9th where the Rockies are trying to add on, and it's Colton Welker grounding us down the 3rd baseline. This one's going to hit off the wall, so it's going to be a single for Welker. Nice to see him getting a multi-hit game. Brendan Rodgers in the 9th spot. He's going to send this to right field. That's getting down. That's going to be a double. Welker rounding second. And is that 3rd? They're going to hold him there. So it's a no-out double for Rodgers. And Blackmon, he's lining this through the infield. That's going to score a couple, increasing the lead. Now we're up 5-2. Blackmon absolutely pumped. Now it's Gurriel at the plate with 2 outs. And he's going to line this one to left center field. O'Neill, who's known for his amazing speed, can't get to this one. It's going to get down. That's going to be an RBI for Gurriel. An RBI double as he stops at second. We're up 6-2. So they're going to leave Diekman in the game because he could still get a save, and he's going to strike out Austin Romine. We have an off day tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter too much about his pitch count. He's going to walk Thomas, though. Bring up the top of the order, Edman, who's over 4 on the day. He's going to swing and miss, make that 0 for 5. Tough day for him, and now just 1 out away from winning this, and at least we're getting a game in this series. Harrison Bader watches ball 4. So he's putting himself a little bit in a jam, taking on Edwin Encarnacion, who's still out here playing for the Cardinals. Came off the bench, and he watches strike 3. Rockies are going to win 6-2. Rodriguez gets that win, first win of the year for him up here at the majors. 3-hit game for Gurriel and Blackman. Welker also with 2 hits and a walk. Lopez was fantastic in 2 innings of work, so this is probably going to be his role going forward for the time being. Now, Double-A, we're taking a look at this. They only played 3 games. Season just started for him. A couple players we want to talk about. Jeff Asimov. He's got 3 hits in 3 games. Hopefully he can develop down there and be the hitter we expect him to. Amaya has been on fire, 6 for 11, but we're not too worried about his hitting. More so worried about his fielding. He needs to work on it, and he's already got an error in just a couple of chances. So hopefully he can fix that and work on it. Flores was amazing in his first game, 8 strong innings. Love seeing that from a pitcher we drafted. Cole Hobbs was also really good, but he got a loss actually, going at 7 amazing innings. Jack Hardy we haven't seen pitch yet, but we'll see that next episode as we're going to take a look at the Double-A level, and we'll also see Carlos Correa take on his old team in the Astros. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you then. See you next time.